first thing we'll start off with is one of the first games that we like to play is the name Symphony. And this is a simple game where you point or you can adapt it other ways. So like let's say you point, and if I point at Michael, he would say his name, okay? And this is the first part of advocacy. When I do this, when I go high on him, then he wants to use his high voice as much as he can. When I do this, like Michael, means he goes nice and low. Now there's also this one, this is where you point.
Michael!
It means you want to be as loud as possible. You want the people in the back row to hear it. This is also the one that I think students are most likely to kind of like not do 100%. So feel free to just kind of give them a couple more just to kind of push them. But again, not too far. And then when I do this,
Michael.
Means you keep saying it and then you stop it. Now, the reason this game is important is because it teaches everyone to say their name. And the first part of advocacy is saying your name loud and proud. Like if you're testifying, if you're speaking in front of folks, the first thing you do is say your name loud and proud.
Even if you're writing a letter, it's important. The heading right away, your name, and then everything follows from there. From those basic commands, you can provide any kind of conducting that you want. You can go your hand like this.
You can like, whatever.
And then just add to it. And everybody's gonna have a different level of understanding. Watch out for it because, like John said, this is the hardest. This is the one that means keep going. I'm gonna go over and conduct other people, but I want you to keep doing what you're doing.
I need you to keep saying your name.
Yeah, and people don't naturally want to do that for whatever reason. But they get better at it. But knowing that going in is key. If someone is deaf or non-verbal, they're gonna have a hard time saying their name potentially. So that's where we'll put a co-facilitator maybe next to them. Or if you don't have that luxury of a co-facilitator, as a conductor, don't be afraid to get in close and work out a touch cue. For example, if John had trouble seeing the conductor's motions, we could work this out ahead of time with a co-facilitator standing next to him. Or if I was in front of John conducting the whole symphony, I could do this in front. But say, John, every time I touch you, I want you to say your name. Okay. So if I touch you on the arm,
John.
Okay. If I touch you underneath your arm on the elbow, I want you to go higher.
John.
Okay. If I push down on you, I want you to go lower.
John.
Okay. And if I grab your forearm like this over and over again,
John.
Okay, and then keep that going, and I can go.
And then sometimes when you want them to be louder, just to tap on the shoulder is really good on that one.
For someone that, like I said, deaf or hard of hearing, or nonverbal, adding emotion to it. So oftentimes we call it word, name, and movement symphony. So you can choose to say your name with a movement, or you could just do a movement. And it can be something very powerful, like a punch, or a lawnmower, or any disco dance that you want.
Possibilities are endless.
Absolutely. And so then when they're pointed to, they don't have to say something. They use that movement with their body to communicate that. A key in this, especially when you work with younger students, is you don't want to single people out right away. This is the first game that we're playing. We don't know people well enough to know comfort level. So if you're going to offer the movement, offer it to everybody. So when you go on down the line, you say name or movement to everybody, and whether they can speak or not, everybody gets that chance, and everybody feels included. And that's really the other part of most important part of this game, is saying your name with confidence, but also including everybody.
I would add a quick note on that one too. The more energetic you are, and kind of louder, and if you can come off as like an outgoing kind of personality, you'll immediately draw the youth's attention into you.
And the final one, and John Thomas, is really nice to close, like at the end of the game. So you get everybody saying their name and repeating it. And then once everybody is doing a motion or saying something, you say, all right, everybody together, let's get louder. And then you cut everyone off. So the whole thing is silent. And then you pick one person to just give that solo and be like,
hand it right to them.
And usually, sometimes we pick out the quietest person, or the person that may struggle the hardest with the activity, and then it kind of gives them the stage for a second and helps build that confidence.
Get comfortable.
Yeah, and also it's a nice close to the game.
So that way we can keep hearing. And we are going to form a symphony of names. Now, are we ready for this?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, here we go. Everyone breathe.
Michael. Maya. 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 Maya.
Robert.
Robert. Robert. Robert.
Keep that. That's awesome.
You're welcome.
Robbie. Robbie.
No.
Robbie.
Ooh.
Robbie. 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 Robbie.
Tim. Tim. Tim.
Maddie. 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 Maddie.
Steven. 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 Steve.
Devin. David. David. David.
Oh yeah, just keep rolling with that one. That's a good one.
Steven. Steven. Steven.
Maddie.
Steven.
Yeah, Avi. All right, thank you.